Welcome everyone, Madman bringing another RSL video. Today we're going to take a look at Marius. This will be part 2. Hopefully you saw the first part with him fighting in arena real quick. Enfeeble, big thing on his A1. Big nuking abilities there, especially against bosses here on his A2, and then increase accuracy and defense with a little chance to place a stun. And then immune to some turn meter reduction effects and decreased speed. And so when they change form or try and decrease his turn meter, he'll counterattack with the default skill. It's AoE with a chance of enfeeble again. So that is Marius, and we're going to run him through his paces here. And everything but arena, well, everything that's reasonably viable there. So I apologize. We're going to start right off the bat with Hydra, and I'm not showing you the runs. I didn't record the runs, but I have last week's Nightmare Hydra run results with Acrisia, and then the only thing I changed this week was put Marius in her place and did the run there. So it's just, basically the end result there, and not actually the runs itself. So I apologize for that. I may or may not make a separate video for that, but we'll go in and start with that. I didn't know if I was going to keep this key or not. I didn't think I was, because I'd been having problems about going to the limit, and I didn't quite get to the limit here. Sadly, Wukong got eaten at turn about 1400, and we made it to about 1450 before the Head of Wrath with his reflect damage just did me in, because Mishinaki couldn't strip it because it was under a poison cloud. And yeah, it just fell apart without Sun Wukong, because he is the one that is removing any debuffs, even if there is a poison cloud, but he's also putting block debuffs there, and it's just a huge help there. So, but this is my highest score ever on Hydra Nightmare, and Marius is putting up a whopping almost 290 million. So pretty good there. He's doubled Mishinaki here. I'd like to see Wukong closer to Mishinaki, so I might need to change his blessing. Of course, I'd like to get more attack and crit damage on him, but it is what it is. And then Shamal, I might have to change that. Doesn't seem like Heaven Cast is even better than Phantom Touch at 6-star. So we'll see about that. But that is Marius, and what he can do in Hydra Clan Boss. My previous high was like 540. Same team, except for instead of Marius, had a 4-star blessed Acrisia there. So that is what Marius can do, which is crazy. So I pulled up this picture from last week where I had my previous high here. Only difference is Acrisia versus Marius there. And then if you look, Necmo's pretty similar damage, same with Podrick. Mishinaki is 10 million lower here than with Marius. Of course, Marius did almost 290 million damage versus the 225 million damage from Acrisia there. Wukong is about 2 million less, and Shamal actually is about 1 million more in this one. So, pretty similar results other than between Marius there and Acrisia, but I think him having the heads down a little more helps Mishinaki. So, that definitely helps there because he's putting out the Hex. But that's the difference between the two there, except this one did actually go the turn limit, where we lost Wukong at 1400 turns, and then the whole run fell apart at about 1450 turns. So it didn't last quite all the way. Might be able to pump out 100 million difference there if we got completely there. But remember, I don't have a reviver, right? It is pretty much leech and a little bit of healing, continuous healing from Podrick. So there you go. There's just a quick comparison between the two nightmare runs between Acrizia and Marius there. I apologize, I don't like actually have the runs recorded or whatever, but I never know when I'm keeping a final score there. And you can see hour plus run just for one Hydra run, so I don't have all the space in the world to be recording all this. But there's a comparison there between the two Hydra runs. Okay, so let's take a look at Marius. First, we're going to go look at Doom Tower here. Alright, I got him in there with Newt, War Chief. So let's just use one key here. I think it's floor 110. So we'll see how he does there. Especially considering Newt has already cleared that wave and he hasn't gone, and there's no presets on this. Not that I think it really matters, so you're not nuking the boss that quick, but boom, he took out wave 2, didn't he? Granted, they're not as terrible of waves there when you're going against the boss, but we will see here how long this takes. Pretty much War Chief is only use. In fact, the other day, in that bid for that Lizard Man, I got rewarded with a War Chief instead. So highly disappointing there. But he does come in handy here for provoking the Magma Dragon here and just basically keeping him out of the game. Alright, who's gonna take him down first? Newt, are you gonna get the honors there? Nope. Alright. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, minute 24, so my and 38 turns. That's my best attempt there. He did twice as much damage as Newt. Now, he got to kill a whole wave of himself, but Newt got to do the first wave somewhat. He got to finish off the boss, so not too bad there. Let's go ahead. That was floor 110. Let's see, who do we got in here? Okay, we'll do one run here. Well, you can see my best time is 4 minutes and 38 seconds with 88 turns. So let's take out Newt. And where is Marius? Oh yeah, he's way down here because I have no blessing for him. Which is not surprising because he just became available a day ago. So, alright, 438 and 88 turns. Let's see if he improves that or not. Boom, come on. 438, are we going to make it? Just one hit. Thank you, Lydia. Alright, 357 and 89 turns. So my fastest time, but not my best amount of turns there. But Marius can handle the frozen spider there. So let's jump down and see how well he is in here. I don't know if he'll be super great in here, and who do I want to keep going? He puts a shield on. Let's just take him out. We're going to take out UDK, Doodah, Marius. And let's just see how he fares here. I know UDK gives a shield, so hopefully, well, so that's not a good idea. And this. Okay. Let me see there. Do we have a reviver? Do we have a reviver? Yes, we do. Alright, who do we take out to ensure that we get through the battle no matter what? We're going to take out Burgess. We're going to put him. Where's he at? Here, and let's put, do we want to put Emick? No, we need a reviver, so we're going to put him in there. And let's just see how well we fare on this. We're coming to the end here, so let's see. Okay, 304. Hey, it's fastest time and best amount of turns there. So I guess that's all right. But of course, again, Euros and or Tio are better. Probably been better just let them die at the end there. But that is so weird that reflect damage goes through block damage. I'm dumbfounded on that. But anyway, all right, what do we got left here? Last one here, up at the top, we got the spider here. We got double newt, so we can do a comparison. This could go quick. Let's take out newt here. We can compare it to a Crizia there. Hopefully everybody gets a turn in on it, but let's see where it goes. Big hits, 900. Oof, yeah, new hits really hard. Okay, so wow, that was the fastest time in 37 turns. Maybe it's because we got through the waves so quick there, but I'm almost wondering if putting in a second newt and leaving Marius in. Let's give that a shot. Take a Crizzy out. That is criminal, saying that. Okay, there's newt number 2. So 150 and 37 turns. This ought to be interesting. And there we go. 2 minutes 18, so not the best there. I think a Crizia occasionally landing decreased defense on the big boss there kind of helps a little bit. Now Marius kept up. He actually did more damage than the 2 newts, but I'm pretty sure a good bit of that came from the waves. Alright, so at least for this Doom Tower rotation, there's the 4 Doom Tower bosses. He's okay here. Hopefully by the time you get to this point you got something better. Not super great for the Scarab unless you got people putting shields on a lot. Really solid for Magma Dragon and reasonably decent there for Frostbiter as well. So where do we want to jump to next? Oh, we're gonna real quick here. I want to come down here. I think it's floor 3 or 4. It is floor 4 here. All right. These two are the same affinity, so and they'll be strong. So we're gonna do a quick, well, somewhat quick here. Nope. Okay. Since he's gonna go first and do the big hits, let's see what he does. You know, he's got increased defense, which helps him. No decreased defense or anything like that. 19, 17, 33. So, not too bad there on his part, but so we're just going to do the A1 here and feeble, so now I can't even do that. Now he gets more damage if he gets hit with counterattack on. But we're going to just go straight into his A2 nuke. And I'm not even sure if we'll get to the second hit. 78 and something thousand, so that was quite a bit. Do the same here. Okay, try not to kill somebody. Okay, and then Harima's AoE, how much damage is she doing here? 15 to something, so not super great for Harima there. Alaz is definitely a beast. Of course, Harima can definitely do some more damage when possible there, but let's see, get a comparison here. Marius doing way more damage than the other two, but then it's kind of unfair there. Whereas, Alaz can clear the wave, so you probably not put all three in unless you want. But so he is great at clearing the waves. Might have to try and run him. I am curious. I don't know how much is going to mess my things up here. I might come back here to Doom Tower to show off a little more. Anyway. We're going to do this. We're going to go to campaign here. And we're just going to go to Nightmare. And okay, so everybody knows 12.6 on Nightmare. Let's see how fast Marius can get through. Boom. Well, we're through the first wave on Nightmare. He enfeebled everybody. He's quick enough to go around. And boom, there we go. 13 seconds. 13 seconds has been a pretty good time. But no one wants to farm stage 3 on Nightmare. Well, it's a little less experience, but a little bit more coin. Worth it to be farming on 12.3 Brutal, or Nightmare, sorry. But, okay, we're at 13 seconds. And we are sitting here talking about Nightmare here, and this one is way beefier. You guys taking a little longer there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we got as good as 16 seconds, 25 seconds. I don't know, that would be something I'd have to, I guess, kind of look at. I like to sit there and analyze a lot of stuff just to see, average time versus, what all you're getting in shields and how much more silver that actually equates to. Unfortunately, I decided to get the Forge Pass this time. And so the normal coin amount is skewed, and I don't normally farm Nightmare, so there you go. Okay, they are at max. So there you go. He is valid for 12.3 or 12.6 on Nightmare. One last place I want to test him, because it just happens to be open, is Faction Wars today. So let's see. All right. I'm not sure who's the more badass, but let's take it off Super Raids and let's just do my normal run here, and we'll see how long it takes at the end there. All right, so minute 36 with minute 26 being the best time. So should I drop the good Sun Wukong? Let's go ahead and edit the team here. So we're going to take off my really good Sun Wukong. And where's he at? We're going to put Marius in here. And let's see how fast we go with this one. So that should be interesting. See you at the finish line. So this should be the end of it. Ooh, wow. So minute 3. That is definitely faster. And there. So I wonder, let's edit one more time. Goodbye, Apkin. Sorry, buddy. Let's put in this one, and I will see at the finish line, hopefully even faster. Okay, so minute 4. No change there. Since we got one last key we can use, we're going to edit the team one more time. You know what? Goodbye, Rabbit. Hello, Atkinson. And let's see how fast this goes. Okay, we're just over a minute here, and I don't think we're going to beat the minute 03 or the minute 04. You know, real close. Minute 05. So at this point, I don't think it's going to get much better. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference unless we can get this Wukong up to this Wukong's damage there. But you can see Marius knocking it out of the park here. So obviously going to be good in Faction Wars. Okay, let's test Marius out in a few dungeons here. So we'll just do Spider. We'll go to Spider 20 here. Let's get rid of Duchess. And not who I wanted. I wanted Lydia. Where is my Lydia? Where? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's see how far this goes here. Let's put it on ×1. Increase or decrease defense and weekend. 700. So Crazy is hitting pretty hard there. 700k a pop. 790. Oof. Yeah, you throw in a newt, it's done. It's over with and done, but Crazy should finish the job right here. Boom, boom. And there we go. 30 seconds. So, but fairly even in damage there. But he is a slight little bit better. Ever so slight better there. So that Spider, I don't know if I can work him into my Spider hard team. I will come back to that. Alright, don't want to go all the way to the Bastion. How's he going to be an Ice Golem? I just don't. He's not going to be that good an Ice Golem, so not even try it there. Who? Well, he cleared the waves pretty good, huh? So I'm almost curious. Let's take Seer out. It will definitely be a test of the waves here. Where is he? Alright. Let's see how well he handles, but let's not put it on auto here. I guess we can go ahead and do that. Do we want to decrease the defense? Yeah, why not? Decrease the defense. Increase our defense. And boom, boom, boom. Okay. Not able to clear. So that is not. Let's put it on auto here. That's probably not a good idea. Who would we take out? Well, we got through there. So let's just let it run through and see what happens. Okay, if he gets another shot here, all right, increase defense. Boom, boom, boom. 680, 700k. And not too bad on the boss here. Boom. Okay. Now, obviously not the best time there, but he did way more damage, so now I'm curious. Sell that. Yep, sell it. Don't think about it. Alright. What if we got rid of Tio? Add team. Let's go to team, set up here. Let me take care of this and we'll be back. Okay, so I did a team setup and I put Marius in place of Theodore. And let's see if we can break our time, which would maybe not surprise me there. Alright, defeated. Did quite a bit of damage. Let's try that once again. Alright, we failed twice there. So, yeah, that didn't work. Interesting. Alright, let me try and put back my original team. Okay, so not good for Dragon 10. Unless you did a wholeheartedly different team there. Dragon 20. I'm going to take him out. We'll leave the rest in. I wonder if they'll screw everything up or not. Probably, since I just null and voided the doggone preset. 400 some K, so hitting pretty hard there. Alright, wow. Best time there. That's a little surprising, but interesting. I wonder how fast I can get not or actually having it all pre-set up. But let's just wow, we ran through some energy, but that's okay. Let's just try Dragon 25 and see how well things go. Alright, so not our best time here for stage 25, but then it's not set up. We just threw them together and let them run naturally, so not too bad. Definitely match the turns. Too bad they won't give us like pre-slot setups for one set for hard, one set for normal, but little by little you try and get it out of Polarium. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, so we didn't really test Ice Golem. If you put enough defense support around him, fine. Spider, we'd have to see there. Work the magic with my team there. And then let's try Fire Knight. That's another one where I'd have to sit there and test the team out. Well, we can just go ahead and we use this team. Again, we just nullivated the presets, but let's see what it does on stage 20. Okay, so only 6 seconds off my best time for a team that was just thrown together, but you know, definitely is a solid team here. So let's test it out on 25. Alright, will it do anything worthwhile on 25? We'll see you when it's dead or at the finish line. Okay, so definitely slower than the Dickens there compared to my best time, but only one turn difference there. Again, Marius knocking it out of the park. So he could definitely be viable. You know, you definitely want to set up more of a speed team there, but how much you're probably not farming Fire Knight 25 anymore. You're doing hard mode, and then you know, maybe you're doing stage 20. So I'm gonna take a few minutes and see about hard Spider and hard Fire Knight and see how things go here. Back in a little bit. Okay, let's go into Spider. We're going to go into hard mode, straight to Spider 10. This is my Spider 10 team here, except for Harima instead of Marius. And Cold Heart is in there as a backup. But let's just see what happens here. This is going to go fairly quick. because HP burn, ignite with weekend, boom, boom, 5 turns, 11 seconds. So pretty solid there. All right, let's do it again here. Do it all again. We might take Cold Heart out of the equation there. So definitely slightly more turns there, but pretty fast. I know a computer's bogged down there, so I'll tell you what, bear with me. I'm going to change it slightly more. Okay, so this time I took out Cold Heart and put in a Chrysia. She's slightly faster than Marius, so she should go, and he's just kind of really in there for cleanup. It is these 4 that are of importance. So let's just go see what we got and how quick it goes. Burns. Explode, explode. Boom, boom. 4 turns, 11 seconds. My computer's running a little slow because I did this with, of course, pretty much just this running, Polarium running, whereas I got everything on the sun going right now, which, of course, I've said many a time, but I'm repeating it yet again. All right, boom, boom, done, done. Yep. So it's 4 turns, pretty consistent. Marius is just kind of in there for backup, and we'll be running that tomorrow. But yeah, now that she's gone up to 5-star Crushing Rend, which only helps the first, 2 hits there. So there we go there. I'm going to have to look into Fire Knight hard. So let's test him in Fire Knight, and I made up a comp for 10 here. Real quick, I want to check one thing on Mr. Newt. 351 accuracy should be enough. Why, in the test run, he wasn't decreasing the turn meter whatsoever there. Anyway, we'll get through these waves and everything, and then when we get to the boss, we'll let you know. Okay, in 42 seconds there, we're on to the boss. This may or may not fail, just because Newt is not landing his decrease turn meter there through his A1s, and that's all Newt's doing is his A1s here. Okay, good. He dropped it down that time, so we might be able to have some success here. Okay, dropped it again. Good. Because before, he was like barely, like right now. Can we? Will we? Okay. Looks like we're going to be... He didn't drop the turn meter at all there. So I don't know what's going on there. Come on, drop it. A touch there. This is getting terrible. Because every time he ace 1, he should be dropping the turn meter. And I know he's got more enough accuracy, but let's see. This might be a far better run than the last one. Probably because I had to break down the shield 3 times and was just lucky enough that Marius put increased defense, and that somehow managed to keep everybody alive. But this is not going to be my best time, I don't think, but it's going to be not bad at all. Boom. Okay, 208. Wow, that is the best time. Sadly, it's not consistent, so I don't know if I need to beef up his accuracy or switch to the other one. But let's see here. Flat stat? Nope. Let's go look at the team here, the other one that has worked 100% of the time. It's not that far down, right here with the double Newt and Newt 1. So 419. And he's 264 versus 267. Maybe I want to switch that one in. He's got more accuracy, plus he does more damage. But we're only having him do his A1. I might try that real quick, and we'll come back and test it out again. Okay, so what did I change here? Actually, I switched the order so that Newt is last. I actually had Marius last, and I gave him 2 more speed. We'll just look at setup. So I swapped these two. That way he gets that hit in before Newt when it comes to dragging down turn meter. But Marius is now, with the bonuses, up to 250 instead of 248. So it should be the same speed as the boss. Save this, exit this, and let's see how things go. Okay, so we made it to the boss. Just under a minute there. So not the best by swapping or taking away Farrakhan's attack there, but alright, there we go. Getting a decreased turn meter there. So hopefully we can keep this down. It times 3, but it didn't take much down, so that's very odd. Because he's gonna... Oh. Really? That was nothing. There we go. I'm just not understanding why, I mean, I get that we're not getting the decreased turn meter, come on, that the second Newt brings when he's not doing his big hit, so that could be part of the problem here. But let's just see what happens. Because it looks like we're close, but we might make it. Just don't know if we can speed the run up anymore. But he definitely hits hard. I mean, we're close. Alright, let me do a little more tweaking, and we'll be back after we sell this 5-star. Okay, made my modifications. We're going to let him open with his ally attack there. So hopefully we can get through the first wave faster, but not have that skill available by the time we get to the boss. Well, we got through it. Pretty close to my best time and best turns there. Let's take a look at the champs there. I'm sure some of y'all are curious as to what the stats and stuff are for this Fire Knight team. Alright, so we got Lady Mikage in Relentless and Speed Sets. Going through these pretty quick here. 62k HP, 4k defense there, 292 speed. Remember, 12 is added for Fire Knight, so we're at 304. She does have way over 100% crit damage, or crit rate, so she got 190 crit damage. She does have some accuracy. She is fully booked with Intimidating Presence right now. I might want to switch that to Cruelty. And then her masteries, we just came down, gave her some Helm Smasher, Cycle of Magic, trying to cycle back through things as well. So that's Lady Mikage. And then coming over here to Newt, he is in Offset Pieces and Lethal. And we got him at 48.5k HP, but the more important number is almost 5,400 defense at 252 speed, 100% crit rate, 317 crit damage, and the 419 accuracy. Of course, he is fully booked. He currently has Brimstone on him. And then his masteries just came down and went with Helm Smasher there, and then some accuracy and Cycle of Magic as well on Newt. Next, we got Podrick. Just kind of 3 different sets: Righteous, 2 Stone Skin, and 2 Speed there. The big thing with Podrick is speed, but almost 65k HP, almost 3k defense, 319, so 300 and 31 on the boss. No need for crit rate or crit damage. And I went with resistance because I use them in my Nightmare Hydra team. And then he just got Phantom Touch right now, but he is fully booked. And then his masteries, we just came to get the most resistance, mitigate damage there, and then whatever to get around to his turn. So took those two there. Next we got Mr. Frock and the Fat. We'll look at his masteries, just straight down to War Master. Again, Cycle of Revenge, Master Hexer there on the support tree. Fully booked. He has Phantom Touch at 6-star. I don't know that much would be better for him than that. And then he is kind of a mishmash of pieces there between Resilience, Stone Skin, and Protection. But he is 47k HP, 3400 defense, 286 speed, so 298, 85% crit rate with 217 crit damage and 446 accuracy. His skill, he will improve the crit rate on everybody, so you get improved crit rate. That pushes to 100%. We gave him a little damage, but we needed that accuracy because we need him to land his decreased defense as well. And then lastly here, Marius. So if you saw the video with him in Arena, then it is the same build there. It is 9-piece Slayer. This is a resistance banner here. Other than that, I would like that to be accuracy. I've already reworked it, so don't ask. But his total stats, we're pushing 56k HP, but not quite 5.2k defense there. We got him at 238, so 254 the Fire Knight. He does have 100% crit rate, 315% crit damage, and like I said, we'd like to have more accuracy. He is fully booked, but on this one he does increase accuracy there, so we're getting about 115 extra, so we're pushing about 350 I think on the accuracy once he does that, and that just helps him land the Enfeeble on the A1. And then as far as masteries for him, we came down, we chose Helm Smasher. I didn't need to grab Methodical, but I figured a little more damage, 1 in Arena and 2 definitely in Hydra. And then, well, it comes in handy with some of the bosses in the waves too. And the only thing I would sacrifice that for is Master Hexer, but I'm like, that little, it's a 50% chance to land Enfeeble. And then, I might get to extend it to 3 turns, so, I went with the more damage there. But those are the masteries for Marius the Gallant. And that is, the Fire Knight team. You can look up the Spider team if you want to. Those are the 2 dungeons I would say he's probably working the best at. He definitely will be beneficial in Dragon. I think the lower ones, but as far as Dragon Hard, not so much unless you rebuild a different kind of team there. But there you go. I think we tackled almost all relevant areas in the game there, and hope you enjoyed that. Have a nice day. Let's do some bonus material real quick here with Marius. So we are going to tackle this Spirit Keep. Gets a little shaky in here, but you will see here reasonably quick. Okay, well, that went faster than planned. That went quicker too. All right, boom, 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 boom. Oh no, boom, 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 boom. And we might have my quickest time here as a solo, go figure. There you go, 29 seconds, so that was definitely faster. It was under a minute before, but wow, so he soloed that. I don't know how to do in the other ones, but he can solo this one pretty quick. Granted, we are in a 9-piece layer, and it's not necessarily easy to do. I don't know how much that extra 30% to deal damage is coming into play here, but it definitely helps. I might be able to get him a little higher crit damage if I went a different set there, but since he's doing always AoEs of benefits, so 30 seconds, but we had him at 24 there. So Arcane Keep, there you go, solo that as well. Alright, we threw in some food, and will he solo Minotaur? It would be interesting there. Unfortunately, I ran my keys for Iron Twins, and I don't want to purchase more. I've even quit purchasing on Void, because 150 gems for potentially 2 small Mortal Stones is just not worth it. But there we go, 17-18 seconds as a solo for Minotaur 15. I will speed up the run here for you. Let's real quick. What food do we have here? We need to upgrade that. So we'll just throw in some food here. No presets, just run it. And we'll see you at the other side, because this definitely does take a little bit longer. Coming up on his big nuke, revive, and boom, dump, dead. 2 minutes and 48, so not too bad, not as good as a newt, but 248 is not bad considering we're just throwing Marius in with Godseeker. So let's see real quick. I don't even want to attempt Ice Golem. Like I said, you'd have to maybe with some a block damage champ or something. Phantom Shogun, I would have to slow him down or get some different champions that I just don't have. So I think he would do fine there, and Ice Golem at least on normal. But there you go. I mean, he seems to so far be the master of most of the dungeon map. I might test out a key or two tomorrow on Iron Twins, which will be Force, which doesn't matter. Actually, that'll be even better, because I'm sitting there thinking maybe, doing a Helicath into Lydia, into Double Newt, and into Marius there. So anyway, there's some bonus material. Hope you enjoyed that, so that there's even more stuff that he is great in. Have a nice day.